kind of the back end of this hour. All the 4 flex pays ends at midnight. So you have literally 35 minutes to make sure and grab what watch you want if you would like to use the flex pay option. Okay, oh my gosh. You know what the toughest part about this show is?
Tell me.
Trying to decide which one you want.
Story of my life.
It's gotta be, it's gotta be. Okay, so again, we have 2 choices on this. This one is, of course, our beautiful, brand new. Now, this one was a gorgeous garnet watch, or garnet gemstones. So, Kunal, tell us a little bit, exclusive to HSN, beautiful Swiss movement, which is what we expect.
Swiss chronograph movement. It's a multi-function movement, which gives you the day and date feature as well as the chronograph, which is, fairly rare for ladies' watches. I think one of the specialty points of this timepiece is really the stones we use. We use the rhodolite garnets, and the rhodolite garnets are just amazing because they have this violet rose tone to them. It's such a warm hue. It really makes for this watch to be something admired. And I want to show you, I've got the rough garnets here. These are the roughs that we use, and this is what they look like when they come out from the earth. Rough, like this. And this is the final product.
Oh my God.
And what we use is a proprietary machine. It can only be bought in Switzerland. It costs about $1 million, which I don't know if I'll ever recover. But what we get out of these roughs is a perfectly cut stone. Hand cutting usually yields about 20% of this rough. What this yields is 1 to 2% of the rough. So it is an expensive process. It costs a little bit more, but what you get is perfect facets every time. Each facet is geometrically perfect, basically.
Wow.
And so what it does is it maximizes the return of light for each stone.
Wow.
So it is an expensive process. It yields a lot less, but the end result is this stunning, stunning stone that we can add to our timepieces.
It's just beautiful. Now, there's 2 choices. What I love is you did the stainless steel, but the center section is contrasted by color. So you have your rose tone, that's the one on the right that you're seeing, and then we have the gold tone, that's the one on the left. We're down to the final 20. This is going to sell out as well. And again, this is the way you step in to fine watches. Maybe you've been wearing plastic watches or, watches that are, little thin little leather watches. And I think as women, we all want that significant timepiece. You do. We crave it, right? Don't you just want that watch that you can wear every day? And it is a classic that you get literally excited about. It's wonderful to wear a beautiful timepiece. There's something really precious about that. It's a great experience. And with our FlexPay, and this is how we can do, I love FlexPay at HSN, because even for me, if I'm looking at doing a $400 watch, I'm like, well, my son's got to go to school and all that. He's got college. But with our FlexPay, this is $74.75 to get a family heirloom. And this is one of those pieces. And probably your other watches aren't heirlooms. I know all the watches I have, I love them, but they're not really passed downable. I don't have any good watch. This is a way to have that good watch. And with this style specifically, Kunal, you can wear this with like everything. Everything.
I like to call it the Swiss Army knife of watches because you can take it, in the water. You can have casual contact with water. It is an everyday watch. It's a chronograph, so really you've got all the multifunction.
And explain chronograph in case somebody's not familiar with that.
Well, chronograph is basically a stopwatch on your timepiece. So if you want to time anything, say you want to time how long you've been on the treadmill, or say you want to time how long you've been doing a certain activity, that's what you can do with this timepiece. And chronographs are actually rare for women. The reason this watch was created is because several years ago, my mother came up to me and she asked me, hey, I would like a chronograph watch. Now, I don't know if she really even knew what a chronograph was at the time, but she had heard about it and she wanted one. And it started me doing research, and I found that there weren't a lot of female ladies chronograph watches out there, at least chronographs designed specifically for women.
Right.
There were men's chronographs that were smaller sizes that women used, but never something designed for a woman with feminine accents. And really that's what I wanted to create. I wanted to create something with a nice size to it, a nice heft to it, something you can wear every day, but something that had design features that were specific to women.
And to learn how to do the whole stopwatch thing, it's in the instructions. And you actually couldn't really use it. You're like, oh, I'm going to do my walking.
I use it all the time.
I'm doing my fast walking. Boom, go, boom, stop. It's actually built in.